Happy Thursday and welcome. It is I, your friend, your songwriting partner, and your co-producer, Joe Seeby. Hello. Today is Thursday, and that means that today is part of our creative writing series that we like to call Picture This. For those of you who've never been here, although I find that very rare these days, for those of you who have never been here, what that is I show you guys a photograph of just a random photograph. And I'll just look at images on Google or even on screensavers sometimes. And sometimes those pictures pop up, really cool pictures that you just go, wow, where's that at? Or what is that from? And so what I do is I look at pictures, and any pictures that really jump out at me to tell a story to me, I feel like is really good, really good fuel for creativity when it comes to writing songs. So what I like to do is find a picture that I think really speaks to me as a writer and just as a person. And I look at that picture and I study it for a while. And then I ask myself, what is that picture telling me as far as the story? If it had to come with a little song or a little poem, what would it be? And of course, since I'm a songwriter by trade and, by doing it all these years, I don't know how to do anything else really. I always think in terms of, a song. How do I turn this into something deeper than just the photograph? Even though the photograph's great, how do I want to add some depth to it with some substance and some history. And so one of the ways that I do that is, because I'm a songwriter, I always try to write a chorus. Choruses are the hardest thing to write in a song. So you may want to write a poem to these. You may want to just write a little short little piece. There's no wrong way to do this. There's no end result. The end result is just you being creative. That's really the exercise. Really, that's it. So, whether you want to really tackle writing a song or a chorus for yourself based on that photograph, have at it. I want you to do that. That's really what the whole point of the class is for. It's part of our creative writing series. And so I love to do this because, it just gives me fuel for my imagination. And like I tell you guys every week, sometimes it's hard to be creative on the fly. Like, between this hour and this hour, you got to be creative because you have somebody coming over and you're going to write a song with them. So I got to be real creative between 2 and 7. It's not always easy to jumpstart your creativity like that. So one of the things I like to do a lot of times is even like watching TV. TV's full of stories. I used to watch movies sometimes, and I would write songs based on movies that I saw, but I wouldn't outright, quote the movie or anything, but I would, based on the storyline of the movie, I would come up with song ideas. I've done that a lot over the years. And I love doing that with, photographs, because then there's no dialogue. You have to create the dialogue. There is none there until you create it. So that's always a fun challenge too, is like looking at something, studying it, and saying to yourself, all right, if I had to do a little book report on this, what would I write about, So think of it like that. So like I said, I always tell you guys this every week. There is no wrong way to do this. You just write. Look at the picture. Go up here. Close your eyes for a minute. I want you to see the picture up here. Really see it. Visualize it. And then close your eyes, visualize the picture, and then go. And just get all your ideas down on paper. Nothing has to rhyme yet. Nothing has to even make sense. Just write down whatever you're thinking up here on paper. And then if it later on becomes a song, then you start thinking of, what can I use to rhyme these words? Songs got to rhyme. That's part of songwriting. They have to rhyme, where poems don't always have to rhyme, but songs have to rhyme, And so you should always, if you're going to write a song to this, after I show you the picture, always make sure that it rhymes. Always make sure that there's a story there. It's not just rhyming to rhyme, and you're not making a coherent story out of what you're writing. You know, it's all got to make sense. There's got to be a theme. So first you look at the picture and then you go, all right, what's the theme? You write the overall theme. And then you can write little lines like, you know, write your theme in a little circle, maybe. Like put it on your paper. Inside a little circle, write your theme. And then you can have little lines going from out of the circle, things that you want to talk about, all the point, like bulletin points, you know, within the theme. That's one of the ways I do it when I'm first hatching out some ideas, you know. It's all baby steps. You don't have to, you don't have to look at it, oh, I got to write a song based on this picture. Start out small. You don't have to go big. Just like look at the picture. What does it say to you? Write those things down. What do you think the whole picture as an outline is the theme? Write that in a little circle, and then you can write little lines going from the circle with little, little post notes from that. That's what I do. All right, so enough talking. I'm going to turn my camera around right now, and I'm going to show you the picture that I based this from. You know, the two people there with the fire in the background, and they're sort of silhouetted because the fire is so bright that it makes the people in front of the fire look just like, silhouettes, I love those kind of pictures. I love silhouettes. I love shadow, and I love light and dark. I love the contrast of, those kinds of photographs. I really enjoy those. And those, for some reason, give me a lot of imagery mentally, So anyway, I'm going to share with you the words that I wrote for this particular photograph. Now, like I said, I want you guys to write your own lyrics. I'm going to post my lyrics in the description on the bottom of the YouTube video. So you'll see the lyrics in the description box, with the video. But all right, so enough of that. Here goes. This is what I wrote. Well, because I saw the flame, I thought the flame could represent passion, could represent love, it could represent, and so I put it as the metaphor is if your body is a flame, then our love could start a fire. We both got a one-track mind, so hungry with desire. So it's sexy, You got that expertise. I'm on my hands and knees, so hot that I can't breathe. So hot that I can't breathe. You got that fire, fire, fire. You got that fire, fire, fire. And that's the whole chorus. That's what I wrote as a chorus. And I don't know how many times I'm going to actually repeat that. We'll have to see once I create a melody. But that's what I have right now, just as lyrics. Looking at that picture, I thought, well, and they look romantic. They look like they're getting very sensual in their, they're kissing by the fire. Things could get hot and heavy from kissing. So if your body is a flame, then our love could start a fire. We both got a one-track mind, so hungry with desire. You got that expertise. I'm on my hands and knees, so hot that I can't breathe. And I say it twice, so hot that I can't breathe. You got that fire, fire, fire. You got that fire, fire, fire. So I don't know how many times I'm going to end up doing that, but I like that. You got that fire, fire, fire. I thought that was cool. So anyway, guys, that is what I wrote for this creative writing exercise known as Picture This. I can't wait to see what you guys write to that. I want you to look at the pictures, study the pictures, really look at them well. Close your eyes. Imagine them up here. Like I said, write your theme down. the overall theme of what you think the story should be for the picture. And then start writing your little bulletin points on the sides with little lines. I think you guys know what I'm talking about, right? I hope you do. Anyway, guys, that is all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you like this. I hope you like these classes. I really do. I love these themes in these classes. I'm just hoping that you guys enjoy them as much as I do, because I really enjoy them. And I just want to see a little bit more feedback from you and some participation through writing. Send me emails. Send me texts. You guys have both of my sources of information. Most of you have my phone number, so you can text me. Most of you have my Facebook Messenger, so you can always Facebook Messenger me these lyrics if you want, your ideas. Take a picture of your lyrics and send them to me as a photograph, you know, and I can read them like that. If you don't want to type them out, that's fine. You don't want to type it out again, you know, just take a photograph of your lyrics and send them to me, okay? All right, guys, I love you. That's all the time we have. Until we meet again tomorrow, we're going to be writing a melody to this baby. So until we meet tomorrow, this is Joe Seavey signing off, saying good night. Love you guys. Peace. And I will see you in the AM. All right. Later.